welcome back. I'm Kylie and today I'm having my mixture of wonton soup and pho, so Pho-Ton. So grab your spoons, grab your forks, or grab your chopsticks and let's eat together. Okay, oh my gosh. I put a bunch of watercress in this. I put just a little bit of pho noodles, some vermicelli noodles, chicken and cilantro wontons, and garlic and turkey sauteed with onions. So let's take the first bite. So hot. My husband always asks me why I don't wait for the soup to cool down to eat. And I always tell him that soup is so much better when eaten scorching hot. A little bit of this watercress. I did also put lime, hoisin sauce, and sriracha to flavor the soup. So today I want to talk about a weird experience I had with my friends one time in college when we were day drinking by the pool. Super hot. Let's try a wonton. So it had to have been sometime in the summer because there weren't a lot of people at the apartment complex that I was living at. And like 4 of my friends decide we're gonna go to the pool, hang out, and day drink. And we're all having a really good time. And if you know anything about pools, they don't really allow glass drinks or anything in that area, right? Just for safety. So we had just been pouring like our 5th of vodka in the bathroom into our plastic cups and then coming back out in the pool area and enjoying our drinks there. So it was my friend Kristen's turn to go in the bathroom and refill her drink. And it's taken her a while. I think a good 10 or 15 minutes goes by and she doesn't come back. But at this point, I think we've been at the pool for a while. So we're getting kind of hot, we're getting a little bit burnt, and we're getting hungry. And she's taking a while, so, and I guess she had her phone. So you know, on the, on the way out, I was thinking, oh, we could just text her to meet us at our apartment. We're gonna make some spaghetti, cook some food, and see what's going on. So she finally comes back and we're telling her like, hey, we're hungry. We want to go make spaghetti and all that stuff. And she's like, okay. So we go back to our apartment and we're making food, and I put the water on to boil. And I was like, wait, we didn't realize until we got to the apartment that we didn't have our vodka and nobody knew what happened to it. So between the four of us, we were all like, I don't have it. My roommate was like, I don't have it. My friend Kristen was like, I don't have it. And our other friend Megan was like, I don't have it. So I figure at this point, okay, well, we must have left it down either in the bathroom or by the pool, right? So I tell everybody to stay, and I'm the one that runs down to go and look for it. And at this point, my two roommates decide they want to change and take a shower and get out of their bathing suits, right? And so they tell our friend Kristen to keep an eye on the boiling water. So they're each in their rooms and I'm down by the pool. I'm looking everywhere for it, like where we sat, all around the pool area, and then I remembered, okay, wait, I gotta look in the bathroom. And thank God at that time that it was summer and it wasn't as busy, so there weren't a lot of people at the pool or anything. Because I go in the bathroom and I see glass shattered all over the floors. Like, it was bad. And then I open one of the stalls and there it is, a part of the vodka bottle. So right away I knew it was ours. And at this point, I'm so confused. So many things are running through my head. Like, what happened? And, you know, thinking back, like, Kristen was the last one who went to the bathroom with the vodka bottle. So the more that it processes, I'm like, why wouldn't she tell us what happened so that we could have helped her clean it up, right? Because one, we weren't supposed to have glass in the pool area anyway, and we would have gotten in really big trouble. And two, like, if it was an accident, it's fine. Like, we can get more alcohol. Just tell us so we can go to our apartment to get a sweeper and a dustpan to clean it up at least. So as I'm running back to my apartment, I see Kristen in her car pulling out. And I'm waving at her like, stop, stop, where are you going? She just ignores me and just leaves, like just squeals out of there. Tires squealing and everything. So I go back up to my apartment and my roommates come out of the room and they're like, what's going on? So I guess Kristen had turned off the boiling water. It hadn't boiled yet, but she turned off the burner. And just like left without saying anything to anybody. So she just like left and didn't say anything to anybody, and we were all so confused. So I get back and I'm like, okay, so turns out Kristen dropped the the vodka bottle in the bathroom, and it's smashed and there's glass all over. And did she say anything to any of you guys before she left? And they were like, no, we were showering in our bathroom. And so we were all just like pissed, but like also like weirded out. Like, first of all, why? Like, why? We're not... It's not like we're in kindergarten and somebody's like gonna get mad at you. Like, if it was an accident, it was an accident. You know, but at least take responsibility and like tell someone so like it can be cleaned up. You can't just leave it like that. So my roommate Emily and I go with a dustpan and a broom and we go and clean it up. And then I text our friend Kristen and I'm like, what happened? Like, why, what's going on? First of all, why did you leave? Second of all, why didn't you say anything about what had happened? Like, we saw the bottle smashed in the bathroom. Like, I know it was an accident. I know you didn't do it on purpose, but why didn't you just tell us so we could help you clean it up? Because now we're having to clean up something that you did and you didn't take any responsibility for it. You just left us high and dry. Well, in this case, low and wet, right? But you just kind of left and didn't say anything and didn't even apologize. Like, how weird and strange is that? That's just not like typical behavior, like amongst friends, you know? And I told her, like, we weren't gonna scold you, like, we would have just helped you clean it up, you know? I can't remember her exact response, but she pretty much just said, like, sorry, I didn't know what to do. It kind of reminds me of the story of when I bought like that case of beer from all over the world from World Market, and I was going to meet my new roommates at the crash pad, and the box broke and all the beers fell in the driveway and broke and smashed and spilled. I mean, how strange would it have been if I would have just taken off and like didn't say anything? Like, come on, who does that? That's exactly what this was. This watercress was about to go bad, so I needed to eat it. So good. Nice and crunchy. So this morning I put my garden box together. Actually, my husband put the garden box together yesterday. And then this morning I put dirt and my little plants in it. I was starting to regrow bok choy and green onions, so wish me luck. I hope it works out and grows nice and big. I did end up still hanging out with my friend Kristen after what she did. But at that time, I know my roommates were really, really pissed, and they just like didn't want her over anymore. Kind of weird that this is our new norm, but I can kind of tell that being home and not having anything else to do or anywhere to go, it's kind of getting to my kids and my husband. And even me, like yesterday and the day before, my mood was just like, ugh. I was so just irritated by everything, and I just didn't know why. And today I kind of feel like my husband's like that, just because like the days start to blend together, you know, and he's always worked, so he's not used to being home this long. This morning when I was trying to get my daughter to do some schoolwork, she was like, I don't feel like it. Like, she didn't even want to get out of bed. I feel so bad for her. I think it's just getting to everyone. Okay, this is my last bite. Done. I hope you enjoyed my story today. If you have a similar one to share, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy and entertained. Also, click that subscribe button for my next video. Until then, see you later.